From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert! Bravo!
Championship, baby. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm here all day.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
High 7. Hurry, hurry. Check.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Bentley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Pistol.
Hurry. Regular.
From the gun, Mayfield steps away to his left. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Hey, exit. Off the field. Let's get off the field. Hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Aaron Donald in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, set. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch twist.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Switch. Jim, Greystone, travel. Go.
Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Got it. 10 to the mic. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Delta. Hey!
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike 10. Come on, Chief.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Alpha. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
58 to Mike.
Hey, wahoo. Get in the way.
They'll try and throw for it here. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
That's taken in by Callaway. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Go now. 18, Gator.
At the 46-yard line.
Smooth. Mike 10.
2nd and 11. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go. Hey, Charlie.
58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike.
We got it.
Go. Get it.
They'll look to throw here. Got it open. Then he completes it to Callaway. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Who that? 58's the Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Shelton. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
58's Mike.
Found the loser.
X3. 218. Chopper.
58 to Mike.
I got him. 58.
Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Hey, Irvin.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
5.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be caught inside the 10. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
60 Pittsburgh. 61 Matchbox Lights. Go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
In fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
King! Run. Hey! High 7! Hey!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Able to find Isabella. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Hey, exit. Hurry, hurry.
53 is the mic. Now watch one.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, alert. One touch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Check, 180. King. Hey, Delta. Mike 40. Better bring it. You better. One touch.
Third and long for Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
On the ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Yep.
Go 50 against the mic.
So we got man.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Don't get nervous.
58.
Fight.
58. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here I come.
You draw quarter.
Check 24. Check 24.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go.
10's the mic. 10's the mic. Here we go, T. Here I come.
Go.
Now back to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. Cummings, and good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
80 weapon.
Watch the twist.
On third down, it's Cummings, and he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo! Now!
Hold.
Get it!
back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. The 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 89 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Good. 180. Check 53. Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Pistol. Check 24. Pistol. Watch.
First down, Mayfield. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And that is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th down and 1.
Go.
Mike 10.
Hey, box drop. All day. Recon, 132 fighter.
On this defense, no game.
Now.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. It's Shelton. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Alert 3. Check 4.
On first down, it's Cummings. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Check 37. Undercrunch. Check.
Go on. Be careful.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
58, boys. 58, Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Come.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. They are on to the 4th quarter in Jacksonville. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Now a handoff looking right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
29-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Regular. Up, left. Hey, Steve 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. From the 29, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Mayfield. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Back to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And their first down, Chiefs.
They'll run on first down. Bentley shedding through the defense. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Stop your body. Check. 53. Check.
Hurry.
Mayfield to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go, defense.
Hey, nice 7.
55. Let's go, D.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Mayfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on. Come on.
Fine. This will be taken in at the 1. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Play fake. Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,